High times for SMEs in world tourism, Minister rings Bali Gong. His Excellency Sandiaga Uno, the Minister of Tourism and Creative Economies for the Republic of Indonesia, traveled from Jakarta to Bali today to be the keynote speaker for the pre-launch of Time 2023 at the Harris Riverview Hotel in Kuta. A year ago E-Turbo News named him the most social minister in the world. Today, an excited audience greeted this popular leader who pledged his support for the World Tourism Network. The minister said, "Today I received my fourth COVID shot and felt a bit under the weather. SMEs matter and I didn't want you to be disappointed. Therefore, I am ringing the gong for the pre-launch of Time 2023, the upcoming first global summit for the World Tourism Network in Bali." The minister was also the first to register at the Time2023.com website to attend the first World Tourism Network Summit in Bali from September 29 to October 1, 2023. The power of the gong and Balinese dances affects both mind and body in a profound way. With the power of the Balinese gong and after an exotic performance by Balinese dancers, His Excellency the Minister of Tourism and Creative Economy for the Republic of Indonesia, Dr. H. Sandiaga Salahuddin Uno, and the World Tourism Network Indonesia Chapter Chairwoman, Mutia Stuti, signed the MO to allow Bali, Indonesia to be the host of this first WTN Global Summit and Think Tank. Signing of the MO between the Minister of Tourism and WTN. Jürgen Steinmetz, chairman of the World Tourism Network, and WTN President Dr. Peter Tarlow attended virtually from the United States and echoed their excitement, thanking the Honorable Minister of Tourism and Creative Economy, the Bali Tourism Board, the Indonesia Healthcare Corporation, and the WTN team in Bali under the direction of WTN Chapter Chairwoman Mutia Stuti for their ambition and hard work. Dr. Talib Rifai, former UNWTO Secretary-General, who is a WTN patron, joined the Time 2023 launch from his home in Jordan on Zoom and explained the World Tourism Network's role in keeping networking and communication up in the world of tourism during COVID. WTN Chairman Jürgen Steinmetz related greetings by Alain Street Ainge, WTN Vice President for International Affairs, who was in Ghana at the time. Ainge was the former Minister of Tourism for Seychelles. Chairman Steinmetz said there could not have been a better venue than the Islands of the Gods, Bali. He remembered when he worked in Indonesia when his company represented this country's tourism product in the United States in 2000. This event will be a milestone for the World Tourism Network. Founded as a think tank for rebuilding travel in March 2020 in Berlin, Germany, World Tourism Network grew to a sizable global network organization with members in 129 countries. U2.B. The Time 2023 pre-launch event, Chairwoman Mutia Stuti. With such a dedicated global team of like-minded tourism professionals, we're ready to keep our discussion up after COVID and play our important role in supporting SMEs in the world tourism industry around the globe. Steinmetz specifically mentioned WTN Vice President Rudy Herman in Malaysia for building the Sustainable Travel and Tourism LinkedIn group by the World Tourism Network with currently 7,758 members. Herman, who is German, is also a devoted Muslim and started the first Sustainable Muslim Tourism LinkedIn group by the World Tourism Network. Just launched, it already has 499 members. Here is what you need to know about Time 2023. Time 2023 is scheduled from September 29 to October 1 at the Renaissance Uluwatu Resort and Spa in Bali. WTN is all about small and medium-sized enterprises, SMEs. The focus of the summit, therefore, will be on SMEs. Buyers will meet sellers, and sellers will meet buyers. Time 2023 will be a networking event with a focus to generate business for inbound and outbound tourism. Indonesia is an important outbound tourism source country, as well a long-time top destination for world travelers. Mutia Stuti, Chairwoman WTN Indonesia. Time 2023 will facilitate a big fam trip for well-vetted selling travel trade participants that want to explore Bali. Bali hotels, resorts, attractions, airlines, and other stakeholders are invited to join WTN and host qualified participants after the summit. Time 2023 will also be an opportunity for bloggers, writers, and media invited to come together and explore new niches. Jürgen Steinmetz, Chairman WTN and publisher E-Turbo News. Besides ongoing networking and doing business among friends, there are 4 pillars of think tank discussions. Time 2023 is 4 events in 1. The Spa Lady Wendy Yang from Taiwan and Vice President of SCAL International Taipei pledged her cooperation with the Asian Aero Regional SCAL Congress in Bali June 1-3. WTN Chairman Steinmetz, who is a SCAL member himself, welcomed collaboration with SCAL International, an organization that is dedicated to doing business among friends. Time for resilience and investments. The Honorable Edmund Bartlett, Minister of Tourism for Jamaica and co-founder of the Global Tourism Resilience and Crisis Management Center, is also the minister behind the official Tourism Resilience Day. This day was just made official by the United Nations General Assembly in New York. Bartlett will be attending the Time 2023 summit. The opening of a Bali Tourism Resilience Center is expected to be launched during Time 2023. Ibrahim Ayoub, the founder of the International Tourism Investment Conference, said from London, "We are thrilled to be part of the WTN summit in Bali. ITIC's mission is to facilitate FDI in destinations, and we are committed to working towards enabling investment in bankable projects in Indonesia, Asia, and Oceania regions." Time for medical health. Dr. Mira Daya Wahyuni, Mars, the President and Director of Indonesia Healthcare Corporation, announced the importance Bali is expected to become in the field of medical tourism. The Bali International Hospital, under the leadership of Dr. Taufik Jaman, will open as a Mayo Clinic on the island. Health and medical tourism will be an important discussion point at Time 2023, with destinations from around the globe invited to join the think tank. Time for cultural tourism regions. Smaller cultural tourism regions are often overlooked in the big picture. Still, they contribute enormously to the tourism well-being of so many in their area, and they often stand as essential attractions for niche markets and mainstream travel opportunities. WTN will be inviting mayors from cultural cities and other leaders from the cultural tourism world from around the world to participate in this upcoming Time 2023 think tank. Time to give climate change a voice. Renowned Professor Jeffrey Lipman spoke about his plans to bring a team of expert speakers to Bali for Time 2023. He expects to introduce new developments and discuss the commitment to be net zero carbon by 2050, with his focus being on small islands. Professor Lipman is the co-author of a 2014 study on transitioning to a green economy in his case study on Bali. He is chairman of the International Climate Change Coalition, president of Malta-based SUNX, and was the first CEO of WTTC and the Assistant Secretary-General of the World Tourism Organization. Besides the Honorable Minister Uno keynote address, speakers at the pre-launch included Trisno Hugroho, Executive Director of Bank Indonesia, and the Honorable Muhammad Neil El Hammam, the Deputy Minister of Digital Economy and Creative Product at the Ministry of Tourism and Creative Economy for the Republic of Indonesia. A proud chairman of the Bali Tourism Board, Ida Bagus Agung Partha Adnyana, with the CEO of the Bali CEB, Levi Lantu, invited the world of tourism to Bali for Time 2023 and shared developments. For more information PM Time 2023 and registration, visit time2023.com. About World Tourism Network WTN. World Tourism Network WTN is the long overdue voice of small and medium-sized travel and tourism businesses worldwide. By uniting efforts, it brings to the forefront the needs and aspirations of small and medium-sized companies and their stakeholders. World Tourism Network emerged out of a Rebuilding Travel discussion. The Rebuilding Travel discussion started on March 5, 2020, on the sidelines of ITB Berlin. ITB was cancelled, but Rebuilding Travel launched at the Grand Hyatt Hotel in Berlin and was structured into a new organization, World Tourism Network. SMEs in tourism matter for WTN. By bringing together private and public sector members on regional and global platforms, WTN advocates for its members and provides them a voice at major tourism meetings. WTN provides opportunities and essential networking for its members in 129 countries. More information on membership and activities, www.wtn.travel.